Dragon Source, sexiest man alive, alien slayer, demon slayer, superhero. And we're live on New Earth. Let's go. So, this video, you've seen the title. Let go or die. Why would I make a video called Let Go or Die? Because it is life and death. Think about it. Your past is what kills you. Your past is death, right? If you keep thinking about your past, if you keep your energy stuck in the past, if you keep holding on to your baggage, then that old energy in your field is just going to manifest and project out more of the same thing that you're trying to detach from and be free of and not have to experience anymore, right? So you're just going to keep on living the same day, the same scenarios, the same type of events over and over and over again until you release the energy of your past. And that is death. That death is just recycling the same thing over and over and over again. It's stagnant. It's not changing, right? So the whole key to life here is presence. You can't be in the present if you're holding on to the past. You hold on to the past, you're going to just create more of it. That's that simple. If you hold on to the past, you're going to create more of it, which is the same thing, something you've already had. It's death. It's the past. People who have died, they're stuck in the past, literally. Their bodies, the character they created, it's past. It's dead. Life is now. It keeps on continuously taking in new energy as it's moving forward, right? You're moving through life. I mean, you're moving forward in life either way. You can do it looking forward, or you can do it moving backwards. You see the difference? Right? Moving through life while you're looking backwards, you're blind to what's in front of you. You have no foresight. Oh, it's a rock there. Oh, I could trip and fall. Right? Because you're not looking forward. You're only looking at what you've already seen. And it's getting further and further away and more blurry. Meanwhile, you're missing out on what's approaching you here. Right? Hold on to the past. It's going to keep you stressed out. It's going to keep you in a low emotional state, because just being in this human world, the past is largely full of negativity for most people. Right? And even if it was positive, you're not going to truly be happy just thinking about the past all day. You just can't. That's not where happiness comes from. It's from being in the present moment, doing what you love to do. Okay? So if you keep harboring resentment, negativity, anger, holding that energy, it's going to stress you out, and that stress is going to cause the acceleration of the aging process. You're going to keep manifesting more BS scenarios in your life. Maybe it'll even manifest as an accident that kills you. It's deep. You gotta just let go of the past. Gotta just let go of the past. Right? Life is presence moving forward. Past is death. That is the point of this video. Now, you got to be careful too, not to be too far out into the future, right? Don't live in the future. That's going to cause anxiety. It's going to make you hyperactive, right? I believe a lot of ADD is just people just thinking about a bunch of various possible future timelines they could be on. I want to do this. I want to do that. What if this doesn't go this way? What if that? Just more anxiety. You got to be just now, just centered in your heart, and yet moving forward, looking forward to life. Right? So it's just about moving forward. What's going on, sir? So you don't need to be worried. You don't need to hold on to your past. You don't need... People use the past as a crutch, right? They use it as a reference point to, I wouldn't know who I am without the past, because my whole identity is based on this life story, is based on this narrative of this event happened to me at this age, and then that caused that event, and that caused that event. And really, your birth is just an offshoot, an offspring of your ancestors and all those events that led to your mother and your father creating you, their mother and father creating them, right? So if you associate with the past, you're completely stuck in a chain reaction. A chain, a lineage is literally means a chain etymologically. Lineage equals chain, chain, chain of DNA, right? Everything is chain. Just the law of karma is the law of cause and effect, essentially, right? One event builds on another, on another, on another, and it's like if you can't even remember the last time that you were perfectly whole, if you can't perfectly take your energy all the way back to that setting when you were whole, basically newborn baby, then your life can only be chaos from there, because you're going to be just bouncing around from this point to that point, trying to correct the past. Okay, past mistake here. Let me go left to try to correct that. Then that creates another problem. Okay, let me go right, try to correct that. And then you're just zigzagging, and you never can come to fullness, wholeness, harmony, presence, source energy, the origin of creation, of life, of light, right? So how do we get back to the source? How do we truly let go of the past? The past isn't even real in source energy. There's no time and source energy. When you're perfectly now, heart-centered, that's when miracles can happen. That's when your manifestation abilities heat up and life becomes magic, like the wizard. All right? There's beauty right here. Man, disruptive bots around here. just laugh it off. Oh, look, he's chasing butterflies or something. All right, so how do we get back to the source, the origin point of manifestation? How do we truly let go of the past and be present? How do we stop just living our lives in reaction mode, just constantly trying to correct past mistakes, right? I messed up here, I got to react that way. Oh, I messed up that, now I got to react that way, right? You're just constantly bouncing back and forth between different mistakes, trying to reach a level of perfection that you can never reach in this earthly narrative, in this 3D consciousness, in this simulation. Like there's no such thing as perfection. Either everything is perfect or nothing can be perfect in this world. It's like an all or nothing thing. Take your pick, right? So that whole game I'm illustrating of trying to correct the past constantly is futile. You have to just let it go and kill it, or it's going to kill you. Kill the past before it kills you, right? You have to just truly disassociate your identity, all the terms and conditions, all the contracts you have made with reality itself and how you perceive it, right? Your contract, your terms and conditions are what's limiting your frequency, your bandwidth of perception of reality, right? And when you're stuck in a perspective, in a narrative of past timelines to define who you are now wed to an imperfect past that can never be made perfect no matter how hard you try, because you cannot access a perfect starting point. The only perfect starting point you could possibly have is not outside of you, but within your own spirit, your heart. So how do we get back to our heart? How do we get back to our spirit? The spirit lives in the heart, source energy. Your spirit is your link to source energy. How do you do that? It's called the mind to heart drop, invented by Ron Amatron. You can look up his YouTube channel. It goes like this. I now command my spirit, take all the thoughts in my head, drop them into my heart, and make me totally real. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. I'm present. Not in the past, not in the future. I'm present. I'm divine. I manifest at will. New sexy girlfriend, done. Someone's going to pay for an consultation and drop $1,000 at the end. Done. What is an consultation? Read the description. I'm going to solve your problems for you, transmute whatever energy blockages you may be stuck in, because I love you. Wizard, source energy, spiritual integrity, source nation. Link in description. Join the conversation. Live from New Earth. Let's go. Now, for those of you who are truly advanced, there's something called the timeline crash, the advanced parallel life timeline crash on the creationlightship.com website, where you can crash all the timelines, aka parallel lives created on cloned Earths, cloned planets, with cloned bodies on them. You live in a bunch of parallel lives at one time, and those lives can bleed over into this life and affect this reality. So the reason why it's so hard to get out of a specific situation can just be because you are glued to hundreds, possibly even thousands of other timelines and parallel realities, of which you know nothing of other than occasionally getting a glimpse of it in dreams or visions. Right? This is how quantum jumping works, or quantum leaping, right? You're just tuning into the frequency of those various other parallel lives and becoming it, right? That's how magic works. All timelines exist, all possibilities, and you're just tapping into the one that you want, tuning your frequency into that range. The more energy you have, the easier it is to quantum jump. How do you do that? You just state your intent and you drop into your heart. Your heart is your quantum engine for timeline leaping. Manifestation, magic, source. I'm tapped in. I am the one. Who else are you going to look at? You're the one too. When you believe in yourself, get your spiritual integrity drop into your heart. I love you. I love you. Shout out to all my ones of Source Nation. Shout out to Mira. Shout out to John. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to everyone who ever believed in me. Shout out to all the women that gave me love and healing when I needed it to help me become who I am today. Shout out to all the bros who reminded me that I'm not crazy, but I'm just on a higher level. I can make a lot of different videos about a lot of different things. Comment below what topics you'd like me to speak on. What video ideas do you have for me? Share this video to whoever needs to hear it. Like, comment, subscribe. Read the description. Get your consultation. Join Source Nation. Link in description. Much love. Live from New Earth. Let's go. Before I leave, you know I got to do this. I now raise the sexy meter of my audience. Sexier, 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 and sexy. Much love. Live from New Earth. Let's go.